Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Assembly. I think it is finally actually time for me to start taking this legacy thing seriously. The whole reason that I started this community was to complete the Sheriff legacy, I believe. And so now, wait, where did Kiko go? Kiko! Oh, for a second I thought he was in the bathroom. So Kiko's my leader. He's got a mission for us. Let's talk to him. Yep. Let's switch.
Anyone out there wants to swap? We've got goods.
Ooh, there's a wandering trader. Might be worth checking out if we're low on stuff.
Yeah, fine.
So I'm just going to wander around and talk to people about the fact that we've beaten the Blood Plague, and now it's time to do some sheriff stuff.
Sounds like a plan.
Now, there's often gaps between these missions, and so I'm not going to be just going whole hog on legacy missions the entire time. I'll have to find something else to do in the meantime. But I'm really going to take it seriously, trying to make progress here. Let's have a look. So we've got... Alright, I want to, because my leader here is going to be the star of the show, I want to make sure that he's really well equipped. So let's get him a nice... This is already a nice pistol. It fires 9mm. How much 9mm do I actually have? I don't have a lot of 9mm lying around. Maybe I should not have given him a 9mm. Let's detach that mod and see if there's actually a better gun for him to carry. Another 9mm. I want something that I can suppress. Huh. I actually don't have a lot of options here. Got a lot of, like, revolvers and things, but that doesn't help. Okay, you know what? I might... Yeah. This might actually be the best gun for him. 25 bullets in it, but it's a 9mm, so that's okay. I have got some ammunition. I can afford to change things up. Now, he's got a shotgun, too. I think he might be better off with something like this Stormbringer
I'm going far with all this.
with its professional break. Okay, so now I've got my quiet gun and my loud gun. I don't think I've got bullets for either one, though. So I should probably go to my workshop. What do we have here? Yeah, so let's overspend on ammo. Manufacture a bunch of 7.62 in case we need it. And then let's switch this up, because I believe that I've got a handgun ammo press that I can make 9mm with. So we'll get that started installing. And then so how many missions in should I actually start filling everybody's inventories with the stuff I want to take with us for their legacy? See, we've got a wandering trader here, so they might have something valuable. We've also got an infestation up here. So while I'm waiting for the next legacy mission to drop, I think I'm gonna... I'll probably switch away from Kiko. Keep Kiko nice and fresh. Make sure that he's loaded up with all the ammo that he needs. That he's basically got everything he needs to actually go on some of these legacy missions. But... I'll have somebody else play in the meantime. Guillermo, for instance. Guillermo still hasn't leveled up as much as he could. So we're going to run around as Guillermo, see what happens when these legacy missions fire. So how is Guillermo equipped? If we're going to be taking down an infestation, we're going to want to have enough bullets. Yeah, this all looks good. But then if we're going to go see a wandering trader, we should bring things to sell. What else do we have that we can sell? The stand mixer. I mean, speeding up kitchen actions doesn't seem that valuable. I didn't realize I had a CNC mill. I've actually been wanting to install one of those and didn't realize I already had one. Because, yeah, I think I've been running low on parts quite a bit. And that would have been really, really useful. So La Coalición suggests, has a suggestion from his community that somebody suggested that reaching day 100 with a community should give that community +1 outpost slot. So we do have one outpost slot that we have been holding in reserve because we only had space for one more in the UI, and we wanted to. Let's see, does this guy actually? Is he better with? Oh, he can use any weapon he wants. So he can only mess with this. Give him a pirate sword. Anyway, we've been holding off on it just because, once we give up that last outpost slot, it would take a major restructuring of the UI to go any further. So we've been holding off on deciding what gives you that outpost slot. We've got a few ideas, possibilities we're holding open. So that is a good idea. I think in general having late game rewards, especially in the world now where forever communities are really going to be supported in a future update. And getting to day 100, I think, is going to be less uncommon than it currently is. That's a good idea. We might end up deciding to spend that outpost slot elsewhere, but that is a good idea. And definitely it's highlighting a need, which is very real, which is that we need to have better endgame stuff going on. There needs to be more of a reason to play this game forever. Because you do kind of hit a point where you're like, yep, I'm doing the same stuff. There's not much higher for me to go with this community. All right, so I think we did just get our first sheriff mission with Kiko, but I'm already all queued up to go visit this trader. So let's go see the trader first with Guillermo, and then mostly actually just because I'm gonna be, I'm planning on finishing this mission before the Forever Communities update. Sorry, finishing this community before the Forever Communities update drops, which means these guys are all going to go into the legacy pool with big fat inventories. And so if there's anything being sold by this trader that would be valuable in those inventories, I kind of want to grab it. Especially because in the future, because of the Forever Communities update, you'll actually be able to tell what stuff characters have in their inventory when they're in the... Oh, this place is just surrounded by rocks, isn't it? When they're in the legacy pool. So loading up your inventories is going to be even more valuable because you can actually target the specific stuff that you want. As usual, playing Dying Light has messed up my assumptions about what the D-pad does.
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Oh, for instance, they've got a launcher. So let's sell the stuff we don't need. But yeah, I think this community literally never had a grenade launcher. I've got a bunch of other good stuff here too. Oh, and a bunch of ammo. I've already got basically all of the ammo presses I could ever want. I could see myself needing a little bit more ammo by the end of this, depending on how much I spend. So I'm going to go run this out to the... Wait, where did I park? Right there. I'm going to go run this out to the car. Hello, everyone. All right. Somebody in a YouTube comment at one point was asking why I don't more often do the move where you dodge behind a zombie and stab them in the head. And I didn't have a good answer. I was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I've just been forgetting lately.
Anything useful you're looking to unload? Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to grab all of this ammo. So I've got the influence to spare, so why not? So Coalición is pointing out that SOCOM gun that they had in there is actually one of the lightest assault rifles, which gives it some extra value.
Got anything useful you're looking to unload? All right.
Really? You're not gonna...
We
Okay.
can help each other out. Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I find these ammo presses so potentially valuable that I kind of want to buy them every time I see them. I mean... So the Magnum, in particular, because it's... the bullets that it makes are so rare. The other ones, you can just kind of roll the dice. You'll get a fair amount of them. But these guys are a little bit... Oh, it's day 13. Huh. I felt like I'd been playing this community for longer. I guess this is episode 29. So it hasn't been all that long. So yeah, Coalition is encouraging me to buy stuff for future communities. So the Magnum ammo press, it costs a lot. I don't know. Maybe this SOCOM will actually be a valuable weapon for somebody to carry. Nope, I gotta go with the press. Gotta go with the press. I've already got a fair number of weapons, really nice weapons. The press is a lot harder to get, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna head back home, drop off this stuff, and then switch to Kiko. Kiko is gonna take us on an adventure. We're gonna accomplish big things, change the world, and then all disappear into the ignominy of the legacy pool. At least until it becomes more accessible. It'll be ignominy. Okay, so drop this stuff off. Bunches of stuff. And actually, let's see. I don't know which car I want the sheriff to take. I kind of like the idea of the sheriff driving the Megalodon around to get business done. But the Megalodon's not in the best shape, and I don't have a ton of parts. So, well, let's see. So I did just... Okay, so yeah, I can craft more 9mm. Let me just craft a bunch of 9mm using the ammo that just got dropped off for me. A little bit more, sure. And then let's uninstall this and install the CNC mill instead. Because that's going to let me get more parts. Because I would really, really like... I don't think I've got any... Yeah, I don't have any repair kits right now. And I forgot how many parts a repair kit costs to build. But I think it's a fair amount. 75, and I've got 62. Okay, so I might be able to mulch a couple of things. Oh, I like all these guys. I guess the Tactahawk is not actually the best, so let's salvage the Tactahawk. That, I think, puts us over the edge. So let's make ourselves that repair kit. And then let's also grab some gas. We're a little low on fuel. We should actually go out there and make some, make a fuel run while we're out at some point. So let's get this car all ready, then we'll switch to Kiko. Sun's going down, so Kiko's going to be making a night run. Okay, so it's got some random stuff in there. How is it doing on gas? Okay, it doesn't need to be filled up quite yet. Stick that in there. We'll repair it. So, Sir Nanobot points out that it might make sense to actually name the final legacy mission Final Legacy Mission, so that players don't have to encounter that that warning pop up before they realize it's the final legacy mission. That is actually a really good... I'm going to take a note of that. How do pens work? There we go. Label Final Legacy Mission. Because even though I've completed all of these missions multiple times, you don't do them that often, and it's really easy to sort of forget which missions are the Final Legacy missions.
Any updates?
It's on the to-do list. I'll be right there.
Hey, thanks.
All right, so I got to go talk to Kyra from the Destiny Chasers. I assume this is people who are just looking for a way to get Destiny servers back up and running so they can play their favorite video game. I think probably good enough, probably well enough equipped for now. Now the sun is properly down. Where all are we driving to? Oh, way up here, right next to the infestation. Cool. Well, maybe we can kill two birds with one stone. I'm trying to remember, does Kiko have... Kiko has sharpshooting, not gunslinging. So he can take a leg off really nicely, and he can shoot through zombies. But he's not going to be my best marksman. Oh, hi. Oh, excuse me. All right. I was lucky that didn't go worse. So John Bon Zombie points out that there might be a lot of new players who aren't really aware of like what I'm talking. When I talk about sort of trying to collect a bunch of inventory because I'm about to legacy, there might be new players who don't really know what I'm talking about. So, and we'll probably, I mean, I'm going to do an entire probably episode where I'm just loading up everybody's inventory. So we can talk about it then. But basically the idea is when you complete the legacy, right now in the game, when you complete the legacy mission, all of your characters get dumped into the legacy pool, which is a place where they can eventually be you know, called upon to start new communities. And so if you just put them in with whatever they happen to have in their pockets, that's fine. But a lot of players really like to load them up with really valuable gear so that their next community that they start with that character has a leg up. It's got some equipment that normally would take a lot of time and effort to find. Which is a good strategy, and actually that's getting a lot better with the upcoming Forever Communities update, because for one thing, you'll be able to recruit characters to your community midstream. You don't have to just use them to seed a new community. You can actually recruit people in the middle of the game from the legacy pool, which will be nice. And you can actually see their inventories, which you can't do right now. Which means that you'll be able to actually target people with specific equipment that you need. So really, I mean, the relationships between different communities are going to get a lot tighter. As like, you know, you could have a character in one community who's, you know, you've like, for instance, my community has got 2 network satellite arrays, which are really valuable. They give you an extra outpost slot you can't get in any other way. And I've got 2. Actually, I think I've got 3 of them. I've got 1 installed and I've got 2 extras. And so if I wanted to, I could put one in the inventory of one of my characters, put them in the legacy pool, and then go to a different community and recruit that character. And in fact, I might start using my Salt of the Earth community that way. Yeah, I've collected a ton of crap with that community, and I'd love to turn them into messengers, running around bringing things to other communities. Okay, so let's talk to Kyra.
Morning. Bad news.
Oh, they haven't heard from the Hungry Survivors in a while.
All right, lead the
Let's
way.
go check them out. As always, I always forget what actually happens in these missions. So even though I've played this mission multiple times, I'm still, like, always surprised by what happens. Oh, Screamer. Oh, multiple... Okay, hold on. Of course there's multiple Screamers. I was talking about the fact that this was an infestation. So of course there are multiple Screamers. Let's... Okay, no. Stop it. Oh my gosh, get off. Okay, well, all those parts I spent on the repair kit, I kind of impulsively made them... Another one? Holy crap. So I guess that one of those other Screamers, I almost said streamers, one of those other Screamers must have just been a rando. He wasn't actually associated with the infestation. Wow, I'm bad at this. Maybe I've gotten a little bit too used to, Wait, where is this knocking sound coming from? Oh, out here. I got a little bit too used to having Gunslinger. Or the gunslinging skill. Because, I could not hit those zombies to save my life. Okay, well, we did the infestation. That was nice. That's not what we're actually here to do. We're here to look for an enclave that has mysteriously disappeared. And apparently, they settled at an ammo-type store. Oh, here's... Nope. For a long time, we used to show much less useful icons on these mission destinations. I'm actually really pleased that we're actually now that we can show the actual icon of the place you're headed to.
You're a zombie now?
So there's a lot of different reactions that a character can have to seeing a friend as a zombie. I love that one of our voices has just got a sarcastic response. Let's find a clue. Some stuff here. It's not a clue. I think that originally you were supposed to search the bodies for a clue, but that became... I think that had problems. I think it was possible for a body to get lost. So we had to put the clue in a container.
Looking for.
No way. Okay, so let's give Kyra our clue.
I'm down.
Some kind of rally point. Let's go to the coordinates. So yeah, even though the note actually has like important text explaining the story on it, it's pretty common for people not to read that stuff. And so the dialogue has to give you enough to go on. That was unnecessary and it damaged my vehicle, but killing 3 screamers at once is just too satisfying to not do. Okay, I know that, by the way, that I'm falling behind on the chat just because I'm driving around at night and I don't feel like I can look away from the screen because I'm gonna, for instance, drive off a cliff into a junkyard. Oh, get off. Wait, okay, driving off a cliff into a junkyard is apparently what I do when I am paying attention. So just imagine what would have happened if I had not been paying attention. Okay, I just want to get up out of this place. How far away could this place be? Oh, this looks like a lovely rendezvous. It's got a cow death maze and everything.
Next on the list.
Okay, let's search. Oh, this is called the Murder Corral, by the way. So when we, like, right before ship, all of these fences were not marked up for players to be able to jump over them, and we almost shipped that way. And so this really would have been like a maze that the player had to navigate. Oh, so Coalition apparently pointed out there was a special crate somewhere where I was, and I missed it. Sorry about that, Coalition. Oh, it's a troubling note. I'm not going to read it. Let's just talk to Kyra about it. One of the potential targets is where the hungry survivors lived. I bet whoever wrote this note killed them. And this one is my base, but it's crossed out. Maybe they saw our defenses and decided to bail? Oh no, they're attacking her place. We gotta go. We gotta go. Come on, come on, get in the car, get in the car. Okay, so we gotta deal with hostile humans. That was a bad plan that went out, that kind of went okay. Ah. This is some very complicated terrain. Oh, so Coalition points out that when you're doing a solo run and you only have one character in your community, a lot of these dialogues that depend on like getting messages from home and things like that get hilarious because they just stop making any sense. I don't know if in some cases just the dialogue from home wouldn't happen, or if you would be having a conversation with yourself over the radio.
You should have just given up like we told
Kind of depends on how we set it up. Okay. I'm grabbing my fancier gun.
Keep at it.
I can't tell who's good and who's bad. I can't tell who's good. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Get off me, sheesh. Okay, so this guy at least is definitely bad. Okay, this is a lot of freaking zombies. Okay, so it looks like I did actually take care of the raiders. Oh my gosh, okay. Now there's a freaking... Of course I've got a bloater, because I got a screamer that called the bloater. Okay. We good, everybody? Okay. I gotta search the raiders, so I know I killed... Okay, so they killed these first two raiders. Good for them. I killed this one. Here's a note. Hey, Kyra, where are you? There you are. Hey, Kyra, I found a note.
Humans are still killing each other.
A murderous group of bandits plans on moving into our town. It's up to us to lead the defense.
Okay, so it looks like there's a murderous group of bandits. And I've just got a bunch of notes I don't need. So we're gonna drop these. I'll just... You don't mind if I just litter all over your apartment here, guys, right? Whatever. Not worth it. Hey, another zombie. You guys got that zombie? Alright, cool. You got... Oh, wait. Screamer. And another bloater. There we go. I might have to come back here later, so I'd rather not have this place surrounded by freaks. Okay, so now it is time to chill until our next legacy mission. Let's turn off that wandering trader. And let's head back home and figure out how I'm going to repair this vehicle. So actually, let's start using the CNC mill to create some parts, because I'm going to need them. Okay, so Coalition is suggesting that maybe I should get some flashbangs so that I have an easier time. I assume that those are valuable because they knock out human enemies, make them easier to fight, and there's going to be a bunch more human enemies to fight in this, so that's a good idea. So we've got somebody with a name I don't want to pronounce. King. Oh, no, Kung. Oh, it's Kung Fu Seabank. I was reading that F-U-C in a very different way. Kung Fu. I'll call you Kung Fu. So Kung Fu came in and says, what is that outfit and how do I get it? So I forgot where all the pieces... So the sweater, every Christmas holiday season, we give you access to a bunch of like sweaters and hats. And so if you're playing the game during the holiday season, you can get a bunch of sweaters and hats, and that's fun. His glowing cowboy hat, I think, might have been a short-term special promotion that we did that might come back at some point. I don't know. Can't make any promises. Am I remembering that right, everybody? Chat, please remind me if I'm forgetting where the outfit came from. Because I should point out, he's talking about Kiko's outfit, right? The glowing sweater and the fancy hat. Kung Fu says it actually reminds him of the lights that Riddick wore in Pitch Black. I didn't remember. I need to go watch Pitch Black again. I love that movie originally, but I've forgotten a lot of what happened. Oh no! Stop it! Ugh. Ferals leaving things worse than they found them. Coming in. There you go. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a horde.
Okay, looks like everybody wants to join the party. But looks like Creighton's got him taken care of, so I'm not going to worry about it. Instead... Okay, looks like we've made, successfully, some stuff, which means... We've made some parts, which means I can craft a new toolkit. That's cool. Wait. Okay, I just heard a bloater sound. Alright. As long as it's not... There's another one. As long as it's not exploding on me, I'm fine. Okay, what do we have here that we don't actually need? That and that. Ah, navigate properly. Okay, there you go. I just want to make sure that this guy's all topped up on all the stuff he needs. And actually, let's reload. Let's also reload our Stormbringer. And let's just stock up on all these bullets. Okay, I think we're in good shape here. So, Kiko is ready for his next mission. But let's be somebody besides Kiko for a bit. Give him a nice rest between this and his next legacy mission. And let's go repair that vehicle again. Where's the... Where am I standing? I'm over here. Okay. Let's run over here. And grab that repair kit. Should also grab some gas. We are running dangerously low on gas. I should grab a second repair kit too. No, I can't afford a second repair kit. I'll grab a second repair kit in a minute. Oh, right. I made a gas can. I didn't grab a gas can. I realize I can do that at the parking spot, but whatever. So let's repair the Megalodon. All right, and then we'll drop off one fuel can in here in case we need it, but we'll refuel the Megalodon now. Hey there, Dovagul. There's a bunch of people I didn't say hi to yet either, by the way. Zedric's here, and Izzy Zig, and Nanobot. Glad to have all you. Okay, I think the car is ready to go. Ish. Well, let's keep that CNC mill humming. Oh, wait, this is going to cost 6. Nope, I can only barely have 6. So I guess I'll make one more repair kit. And I'll grab it and stick it in the car. But then I think that in the delay between now and the next legacy mission,
You guys willing to meet up?
I should probably go and try to get some more fuel and materials. Now, I don't know where that would be done. Okay, this big garage probably have materials. That's good. The warehouse will probably have a bunch of materials. Oh, we got materials everywhere around here. Materials are not the problem. Gas is the problem. But we got the boat fueling station. So, yeah, I think that's going to be our goal for our next episode. We're going to run up and grab some fuel from the boat station in case we need it. We're going to come back and collect a bunch of materials, all while we're waiting for the next legacy mission to fire. So we're going to do that. And so if you're watching me live on Twitch, stay here. We're going to move right on to that activity. But if you're watching later on YouTube, this is the end of the episode. So you can subscribe, you can click on stuff, and right there is going to be the episode we're about to make. You can sneak a peek at its title to see if I actually did what I think I'm going to do.